What's up, Horde? Back again. I'm very excited about this because we have Adam. Adam is from Backbiter. Backbiter is from Toledo, correct? Shit, I can't hear you again. I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yep, I can hear you now.
All right. If I have to, I can just switch to my laptop audio or my laptop mic.
Okay. So you guys are from Toledo, right?
Yep, based out of Toledo.
Nice. Usually the first question I just have, tell us about Backbiter. Tell us who Backbiter is, kind of. What you guys are all about.
Yeah, well, Backbiter started as a solo project in 2019. It was just Bryson, our vocalist, making music in the Pittsburgh area. And then he and his wife moved to the Findlay, Ohio area, I think, during shutdown and everything, because work out here there wasn't a lot of work. So he's from Findlay originally, so they moved to the Findlay area. I met him just before lockdown in Cleveland, actually. We were at a show together with our previous drummer before Hudson. And then, I don't know, maybe a month or so later, he asked me to join the band, sent me a couple of demos, and I fell in love with it instantly. So I joined, and then we got Hudson, our drummer, a few months after that. And then we were a three-piece for a little while. And then it came time to start doing shows and everything. And we didn't want to be a three-piece. We wanted to have a bassist on stage to carry that low end. So then we got Tim, and then Al, our second guitarist. He joined in, I want to say he was officially joined in April of last year, and then played his first show with us at the Heavy Hitter show that we were talking about in Louisville last year. Yeah.
Well, that's cool, man. So you guys have kind of evolved over time and stuff. And you guys are all kind of from all over Ohio, then, or are you guys based all you?
Yeah, actually, there's only two of us live in Toledo. Me and Tim live in Toledo. Al lives in Cleveland, and then Hudson lives in Chicago.
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
that's kind of a drive.
It is a bit of a hike, but somehow we've managed to make it work, and we found something that works for us. So
that's all you got to do, man. It's
exactly.
It's a different music landscape nowadays with the internet and everything. And after lockdown and all that, I talked to a few bands about it, just how people are using the internet now. And when I was doing tour management and management, it was still back in the days when you had to go to record labels and all that stuff. And now people are just out there. I mean, there's still those things, but there's a lot more. There's a lot more ways to accomplish what you want to accomplish. You know what I'm saying? Rather than having to hit it good. So what are some of you guys' influences?
I know, well, Bryson writes a lot of the music. So I think around the time he was writing Blessed by Death, he was listening to a lot of True Temper kind of stuff. And then Orthodox.
Fucking Orthodox is so
good.
Orthodox,
yeah, they're so sick. You can still hear some of that influence, even though the main release for that, Influence Was Something We're Suffering. We put that out in 2022. It was a very more metalcore based. And then over time, it just kind of evolved more into deathcore. So we don't really listen to a lot of deathcore, actually. I'm more into slam and death metal and hardcore. I know Tim is a big metalcore and hardcore guy. Hudson listens to a lot of music, and then Al, same thing, hardcore, death metal, metalcore, all that. So It's hard to name.
Oh, you cut out again. No, still can't hear you.
I can't hear you either. I don't know
There we
what's
go. Oh,
going on.
there we go. I hear you now. I can hear you
Hold
now.
on.
Yeah, I heard you. So
Now I can hear you.
okay, we're good now.
And I don't know if it's my laptop or what. I can try and get on this on my phone if that works. I don't know if it'll work on my phone.
Yeah, you can do it on the phone if too, either one. But
It seems to be working now, so I guess
yeah.
if I can try it on my phone, but we'll keep going for now.
Okay.
Old laptop.
So what you're talking about not being able to lock down influences? I mean, that's good though to have influences from a bunch of different places. I know there's a big proponent of people like there's some people like I heard it was like Boundaries or something when they were talking about like listening to they were asked, do you listen to the music that you play, basically, you know what I'm saying, like the same type of music, and they were like, well, yeah, I mean, yeah, because they end up, you know, and people want to say like, oh, I don't want to steal from other people, and they're like, we steal from everybody, like that's our influences, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. Like, do you have some personal favorites? Do you just do like Slam Wise or anything? Or
I'm right now, dude. Peeling Flesh. I love
Feeling Flesh is
dude,
so hard.
Love Peeling Flesh.
Yes,
Yeah.
Feeling Flesh is dope, dude.
Their new album was sick, but I keep finding myself going back to the G Code, the album they put out last year.
Yeah, it's
And
cool.
yeah,
so
it's
good.
just it's so dumb. You know what I mean? Like you listen to it and it's just like I don't want to say they all sound the same, but it's like it kind of does, but like it all just like it's so like every song is so different.
It is, but they're all, I don't know, man. Like listen to whole albums. Like I like bands like that. Like my favorite band's Darko, and like it's just like, you know what I'm saying. Like when it's just musically when they do crazy shit. Like I play for people and they're like, "What is this fucking alien noise shit you're playing for me?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "This is amazing."
Tom's an insane vocalist. So
Tom's the reason I'm learning vocals right now.
Oh, no kidding! Hell yeah!
Yeah, like I love that dude. I love his work with Chelsea Grin.
Oh yeah.
And like just now, like him, I know he gets a lot of props, but like he gets overlooked a lot just because of all the other people, you know what I'm saying, in deathcore and everything.
Yeah.
Like he does some really crazy shit. So, but
yeah, I mean, he was in Lorna. He was in Lorna Shore too, which is crazy. Like, how many people do you think like discovering Lorna Shore now know that Tom Barber used to be their vocalist?
I just told somebody that the other day. Like I was talking about Darko, and I was like, and then I mentioned, and they were like, "Oh, it's the same dude from Chelsea Grin." I'm like, yeah, and it's the first dude from Lorna Shore, and they were like, "What the fuck?" Like, yeah, I know, right? Like, Tom Barber's been in some things.
Yeah, he's been in the game for a while. So yeah, absolutely a phenomenal vocalist. I've got to see him live with Lorna Shore and Chelsea Grin. So each time, yeah. I've seen Chelsea Grin so many times, just like on accident, because they've been on, like this is like with Alex, like the Alex era of Chelsea Grin. I've only seen Chelsea Grin with Tom Barber maybe 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
But when Alex was still in the band, I don't know, maybe 10 or 15 times, just because they were on so many tours with bands that I like outside of Chelsea Grin that I would listen to.
They were at top of the game there for a minute, man.
Oh yeah.
Listen, I was just talking to Alex the other day, and I was like looking through old pictures, and I found a picture of me and him at Warped Tour kicking it. And I was like, dude, look, like, so it was pretty cool. It was like the last Warped Tour they were on when he was on the band. So that was pretty cool. So what do your guys' writing processes look like? I always like to hear like about that sort of shit. I'm learning how to record vocals and shit now. So like that's why I like nerd out thing of like, what do you guys do?
Dude, our writing process is actually dog shit. We don't write in the room together, and I hate that. I find like I'm finding myself like lacking inspiration when I'm just sitting behind a screen. You know what I mean? Like
it's tough sometimes.
We've never written in a room together the entire time we've been a band, which like I don't know how we make it. I mean, Bryson writes a lot of the music. He's got 3 kids, so it's kind of hard for him to, get away to
hang out for 8 hours and write.
Yeah, and then like with Hudson living in Chicago, like if we want to do that, we have to plan. We have to plan like in advance, like a couple weeks in advance, maybe even a month in advance to try to coordinate that. So that's something that I wanna get into, even if it takes us a little bit longer to get music out. I think us sitting in a room and bouncing ideas off of each other would expand our music a little bit, maybe.
Yeah, I think
Um,
think having everybody together probably it diversify everything. You know what I'm saying? You guys can
yeah,
exchange
yeah,
more
for
ideas
sure.
and back and forth files or whatever, even over what I'm saying, like video chat.
Yeah.
So like, how do you guys get ready for like? You guys get ready? How do you get ready for tour and shit? Or whatever you guys have like? How often do you guys
So
practice?
we've only done, I guess we'll say like 2 tours and a weekender as a band. We
Oh
did a
wow!
weekender back in 2023. We went on a week run with our friends in Place Blame and Chained in 2024, and then earlier this year we did the Oceano I Declare Midwest run. And like basically, Hudson will come in from Chicago, and it'll usually just be me, Hudson, Tim, and Al in the room. We don't really need Bryson to be there to do vocals and everything and blow his voice out before a show or a run or anything, if that's going to be the thing. So yeah, we'll usually just get together maybe like the day before. Everyone we'll all meet in Toledo at where I stay. We've got a basement there, and it's got a music room. There's too many fucking guitars down there, amps, drums. There's like 3 drum kits down there because my roommate is also a drummer.
Oh wow!
And then Hudson keeps her drums at the house too. So yeah, we'll just like a day before a show or something. We'll all meet up at the house in Toledo, and then we'll just run through the set a couple times, go get some food, and if there's anything that we feel was a little bit shaky during those little 2 sets that we run through, we'll nail in that, like any specific song that somebody wants to redo.
Hell yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, how'd you guys end up on the Oceana thing?
Dude, I don't know. I have no fucking idea. I was watching my nephew play basketball, and we were leaving that, and like I felt my phone vibrate, and I looked down and I saw the email, and at first I was just like, this is someone's playing
fucking with us.
sick joke on me. Someone's playing a sick joke on me. And then I did some more research and found out that it was Chris, the guy who owns the WC Social Club. I think he owns the WC Social Club in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he reached out and was basically just like, hey, Oceano's planning their farewell tour. We want to know if you guys would be interested in doing the Midwest leg. And I don't want to say we almost did it, but we were planning because we can't tour all that often just because Bryson being a dad and having a good job, he doesn't get like all the vacation time in the world, or he can't like just request a day off,
right?
Let alone 2 or 3 weeks.
Right.
Yeah. So we were actually planning a tour with our friends in Place Blame and 86th. We were going to do like a little 2-week tour. We were going to go out to like California, hit some of the West Coast and stuff. And we were just like, it would be pretty stupid to not take this opportunity to tour with like Oceano and I Declare War. Because dude, I've been listening to both Oceano and I Declare War since I don't know, since I was a freshman. Yeah, yeah. Like I would practice like I think the title track of Depths. Depths is an instrumental. Like I would be in my room in high school on my 7th string, like not even plugged in, just like pretending to be up like on stage, like playing in front of like crowds of people and stuff. So like it was just like it was an insane full circle moment to be able to go on that tour. Everyone on that tour was super nice.
Oh, dude, I tell people like all the touring I've done and all the bands I've met, usually for the most part, I tell people like they're much cooler than you could even imagine. Like as cool as you imagine them, they're even cooler. Like
like my parents came to our Cleveland show and it sold out, and like they've been super supportive of me, doing music. I've been in bands and everything for probably the last 10 years. They've seen me play empty rooms, they've seen me play medium-sized rooms, and then like the show in Cleveland was sold out. So it was very cool for them to come see that like be a thing in like full circle. But I Declare War, they had that famous what is it, like eat pussy, chug whiskey, hail Satan shirt.
Yeah.
And my dad, he's in AA and stuff, and like I had to explain to him like, oh yeah, like like they have this shirt that says eat pussy, chug whiskey, and hail Satan, but like these are the nicest dudes you will ever meet.
Sweetest human beings.
Yeah, absolutely. Jamie Hanks is fucking. He's so nice.
Yeah, it's crazy to like. I don't know, just to think about going on that like at that moment. Do your parents listen to heavy music or?
So my mom was kind of my influence into that. Not really like like super heavy, you know, like slam or anything like that. But you know, she was like 80s rock, and like we both got into Avenged Sevenfold around the same time. That was my gateway band, was Avenged Sevenfold.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, so we I discovered Avenged Sevenfold, and like she very quickly was like she was into it and everything. She was supposed to take me to the first, like my first concert, to see them. But you know, she actually had breast cancer back in like 2008 and 2009.
Oh,
So
wow.
her surgery was the day before that show. So I actually had a friend and his mom take me, but we were able to go see them again after, I think, Nightmare released back in like 2011, I think.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
yeah. So she's always been like the influence for that. So my dad, to be honest, I don't know what kind of music my dad listens to. I never really hear him listening to music or anything. I know he likes like Pink Floyd and like the Alan Parsons Project and shit like that. So,
That's
but
cool.
yeah, as far as like rock and metal and, you know, for lack of a better term, my mom was always the influence there.
Oh yeah, it's just awesome to, like, I don't know, to share something like that with your parents. Like my dad,
Yeah.
I found Peeling Flesh because my dad likes Peeling Flesh.
Oh no shit, that's awesome.
Yeah, dude, my dad's the type of person. He'll show up listening. Like when I go out to see him, like it'll be 7 a.m. He'll be playing Peeling Flesh as loud as he can. I'm like, hey man, chill. Like it's way early for that. But
Yeah.
he likes heavy music, so we've gotten to do some cool things. And so your first concert was Avenged Sevenfold.
Yeah, it was who was it? Saving Abel, Papa Roach, Buck Cherry, and Avenged Sevenfold.
Oh wow, that's a
Yeah.
divorced dad rock fucking dream.
Yeah, dude. All the other bands, every band except Buck Cherry killed it. I could not.
I never
Buck
could
Cherry,
stand Buck Cherry.
Yeah, I mean, like Crazy Bitch is like the song everyone knows, and like it was cool to see that live, but it was probably one of the worst performances I've ever seen from what I can
Really?
remember. Yeah, it was not good, and it was actually a co-headline tour with Avenged Sevenfold and Buck Cherry, so like they were swapping headlining every night, and it just so happened to work out that the show that I went to, Avenged Sevenfold, headlined.
Oh, thank God, huh?
Yeah, dude, because like I would have been pissed if I had to go out with Buck Cherry being the last band.
Yeah, that would have been horrible. So I've probably been to a bunch more concerts after that, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, I've been to almost 50 this year alone, which is like,
hell yeah, killing it.
Yeah.
I just went. I broke my ankle earlier in the year, so like I've had to have a bunch of ankle problems. But like even on crutches, Orthodox was playing in Columbus, and I was like, it was Orthodox and Mugshot, and I was like, I don't care.
Oh fuck yeah!
I was like, I don't care if I have to go in a wheelchair. I'm going. I went, and I swear to every single person in that place kicked my ankle, but it was worth every second.
Yeah.
So
yeah, Orthodox is scary live. I haven't seen Mugshot in a couple years. I saw them on their tour with, I think it was like the last 10 Seconds of Life back in probably 2022 in Columbus. It was at Donato's Basement.
Oh yeah, Donato's Basement School. Yeah, I saw him at Ace of Cups.
Okay.
Yep. So I mean, it's cool. I mean, dude, there was like 200 people there, and it was like, dude, Orthodox just destroyed that place. Like it was silly. Like,
yeah, their new album was fucking insane. It's like every album that they put out, it just gets fucking better and heavier, and there's just more noise and more chaos. And
dude, I remember I heard The Sacred Place, and I was like, I don't know what the fuck this is, but I want all of this right now, dude.
Yeah.
Like, so that's what they opened up with that song too, and I was just like, oh Lord.
Yeah.
I was in the back, and I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna make it through, even when crutches, like in the back.
Insane song to start your set off with.
Right.
Just right out of the gate, you're just getting your ass beat. It doesn't matter where you're at.
Yeah, that's why I was like, dude, I don't know if I can fight people off with crutches. Shit, it was crazy. So yeah, that's cool. What's been your favorite show of the year?
Oh shit. I'm gonna say, well, because like the Cleveland show that Backbiter played on that Oceano tour. Yeah, that was an insane like full circle moment. So just to be able, you know, my parents were at my first live show ever, and there was fucking nobody, dude. My
bands and their girlfriends.
Yeah, maybe not even their girlfriends. It was like I just like, we played at the Agora in Cleveland, and they had that small room, and then they had like their big like theater stage. Yeah, so we played that small room
behind the bar or whatever.
It was just it was just fucking, it was empty. It was embarrassing. So like, you know, for them to be able to come see me, you know, like almost 10 years later, to a sold out room with 400 people in it, and like people violently moshing.
Oh yeah.
While we're like, we were the first band on that tour, and like the crowd set the tone so early. So like just for them to be able to come see that.
That's really cool.
Outside of that though, I gotta look at my list because, like I said, there's almost 50 fucking shows this year.
Hell yeah. Funny story about that small room at the Agora. One time I got to see Glassjaw and the Blood Brothers and Coheed and Cambria there one time. Like back in like 2004 or something. So it was crazy. Oh, I can't hear you again.
Oh, goddamn.
No. Oh, I hear you again. Oh, we're back.
Okay. Yeah, it might be my headphones. I got some little JBL like $80 Bluetooth headphones in.
Oh yeah.
Other than like the show in Cleveland, my favorite show. I don't know. I got to see Hatebreed side stage on Summer Slaughter this year.
That's pretty, dude. Nicest dudes in the world too. I got to do a bunch of dates with Hatebreed, Whitechapel, and All Shall Perish on the 10 Years of Perseverance tour.
Yeah, that's sick. Yeah. So we were friends. We very quickly became friends with the Escuela Grind on that tour. So
they're
playing
cool
in Pittsburgh. Yeah, they're so nice. We hung out with them a lot. We went to the Mall of America with them, and it was just cool. So like they got added to the Summer Slaughter, and I was just like, yo, I'm coming, and they guest listed me. We were side stage for fucking Hatebreed, dude. And
Really?
I'm sad because Malevolence was supposed to be on that tour, and they had to drop off.
Oh damn.
Malevolence is probably second, right behind Peeling Flesh for me. I love Malevolence. They're fucking insane. But I got to see them earlier this year with Counterparts.
Oh, dude, Counterparts fucks hard too.
Yeah, I've listened to them a little bit, never got super into them, but like seeing them live was just a whole different. They are so tight live. It's insane.
Yeah. I love Counterparts, man. Like I've been listening to Counterparts for a long time, but they keep up in the fucking game, dude. Like every time I've ever seen them, it's been ridiculous, and they just are kill it. Brendan's an amazing vocalist. Like it's always fun. So you guys done just a little bit of touring, but you've had like the Escuela Grind thing and stuff. Like, what's your favorite like tour type moment? Like, give something that sticks out from all of it, or other than maybe that Cleveland show, probably.
Yeah, the Cleveland show was absolutely sick. I there's not like a single moment. It all just felt so real and like unreal at the same time because like we're touring with bands that we've been listening to for like forever. So just that whole experience was insane. Like we were out like the first show we were outside.
Oh, you cut out again. Oh, okay. Nope, doesn't.
How about now?
Now, yes.
I'm gonna turn my input level up on my computer. But yeah, I don't know. Oceana was playing it was like the first day to tour, and we were out. I was just outside watching merch, and it was like very muffled and everything. But like I could like at one point I kind of tuned in, and they were playing "Inhuman Affliction," which is one of my like probably my favorite Oceano songs. So like I just blew past all the merch and everything and went inside and just started moshing because like I don't know, like I didn't like plan on like moshing at all just because like we're so far away from home. I didn't have insurance at the time, so like
yeah, a hospital trip is not wanted.
Yeah, the last thing I need is for like my knee to get blown out or some shit, and I'm first day of tour. But yeah, I don't just like the whole experience was just surreal, and just hanging out with everybody, like just kicking it with fucking Adam Warren every night, like
right. That's the dream, brother. I'm telling you, that's it.
Yeah, and he's just the nicest dude ever. He's so reserved and quiet, and I don't know how he still does it after all these years, but like he's insane live. Like it's insane.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. Vocals are a strange thing. Like every time, like in learning nine and like seeing other vocalists, like you always hear the thing like, oh, if you do it correctly, like your voice won't hurt. I mean, like after like 30 days of tour, maybe you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, you'll get kind of fatigued, but like now that I've learned how to do it and stuff or whatever, like I'll send clips to my dad and stuff or whatever, and he'll be like, "Dude, sounds awesome." He told me I sound like Will Ramos the other day. I almost cried. Like,
Oh,
he was like, it sounds like, and I was like, that's great. But like, he was like, my voice just hurts every time I hear you do that. And I'm like, no, actually, it doesn't. He's like, I know
yeah.
everybody says that. I'm like, I swear. But like, I can't believe Adam Warren, like, he's so ridiculous.
Yeah, and every night, like it was like a 2-week tour. I think they had one day off. Us and Filth had a one-off show in Chicago
Love Phil.
on
So
everybody
goddamn
else's day off. And like it just every night he went out there and like if his voice was
Oh, you cut out again.
you know what? Maybe it's because my
Okay.
phone's connected also. Let me disconnect from my phone.
Okay. I can hear you now, so we're good. And that.
I don't know if my phone might be interfering with that.
Oh, that's cool. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, Adam Warren's voice.
Yeah, it's just it's insane. And I actually became friends like with their sound guy because I want to, if I can, start learning how to do like live sound because like, dude, I'm a meat cutter right now. I don't hate my job, but like after living like on tour and everything and like experiencing that, it's just like I don't want to do anything else, man. Like this is it's so sick. So like
I don't want to go back to regular life.
Yeah, their sound guy Mitch, he was very cool. I think every day except for maybe like 1 or 2 days, like we'd load in and then like Oceana was like sound checking like immediately after load in. So like, I'm getting all my shit in. Fuck the drums, fuck everybody else. I'm back there with Mitch, at the soundboard watching him sound check. And then when Oceana would play, he'd let me like fuck with the snare bombs. So I got to throw a couple snare bombs in there every night. Like
that's awesome.
Yeah, it was so cool. Everybody was so nice. We were worried, being like a young band and not having any tour experience, like we were worried like, are people gonna like, be an asshole because we don't really know what we're doing, and like almost immediately everyone was super cool. I've hung out with Filth since that tour.
I've been trying to get Dustin on the show for months. Like,
yeah,
he said he'd do it. He said he'd just do it recently. I haven't been able to lock him down on the time. But
yeah, they're super busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go try and see them again up in Pontiac, Michigan. They're playing with King 810 and Amir.
Oh damn, that's gonna be a banger of a show.
Yeah, I I'm not a big King 810 guy, but their album La Petite Mort is one of my like all-time favorite albums. I think it's such a well done album. And then I've never seen Amir live. My girlfriend fucking loves Amir, so like I want to go see them. I've been listening to Speaker of the Dead for
man,
like recent. Like I never got like super into Amir, and then I just like put on Speaker of the Dead because like I'm a sucker for like old Joey Sturgis productions.
I love Joey Sturgis.
He did that album, and then I don't know, so I'm gonna go see Filth and Amir again. That's on November 1st, I think, in Pontiac, Michigan at the Crowfoot. So
nice. Yeah, dude, Filth's sweet. I did a bunch of like merch. I did like a bunch of designs because I do graphic design for a living for merch or like for Filth, and then just like took it upon myself to just do them and then just sent them to him. And that's how I ended up getting to talk to Dustin. He was like, dude, we fucking love these. I was like, all right.
Oh yeah, dude, he's so nice.
Oh,
they're all super nice. Yeah, everybody. Yeah, they're all super nice. I saw them in Dayton back in, I think it was July, kind of around the same time as like the Summer Slaughter and everything. I'm like, who the fuck's going to Dayton, Ohio? For like actually, I shouldn't even shit on Dayton, Ohio because they've got like Denialist. Have you ever heard of Denialist?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, check out Denialist, dude. They're sick. They're from the Dayton area. Super good dudes. So
there's somebody else from Dayton there. I mean, Miss May I's from down there. Devil Wears Prada.
Oh shit! Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
you're right. Yeah, dude. I haven't heard the name Miss May I in
forever, dude.
So long, dude.
Yeah, they're from down there. From like Kettering or Troy or something. So
Yeah, somewhere. We'll just call it Dayton because
Right. The Dayton.
nobody outside of Ohio knows what Kettering or Troy is.
Not even a little bit. Only reason people knew Kettering was because of the attic, and they closed that place. So they used to be the best venue down there, dude. Oh, cut out again.
That.
Oh, there we go.
Did I cut out again?
Yeah, you did. I can hear you now, though.
This is getting ridiculous. I wonder. I don't know if my girlfriend has like a pair of like headphones or something. I can. I don't know. That seems too complicated. But yeah, Kettering used to have. I think it was a skate park called the Cellar, which was pretty cool. I tried to get into skateboarding when I was a kid. Was not good at it.
Same.
So yeah, I don't. Yeah. So I just gave up on that and started doing music.
Yeah, I'm too tall and have bad knees, so.
Yeah, a recipe for disaster on a skateboard.
Absolutely. Being 6'6" and having shitty knees, bro, it's not gonna work out for you.
Yeah, I'm 6'3", 6'4", somewhere around there, and yeah, just we fall hard.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. It's way people don't understand. Like that extra foot that I got on you, that's a hard foot to fall.
Yeah. Maybe when I was like 19, I could have like taken a fall like that, but I'm pushing 30, so like I don't bounce back.
I'm telling you, like, listen, just the other day I was even thinking about touring 10 years ago. Now I'm like, dude, I would die now. Like, I can't do that now. Jesus Christ. Like, oh, cut out again.
What's wrong with that? I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh,
can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
I don't know why it keeps doing that. That's
so weird.
Yeah, I'm sorry for all the technical issues. People are gonna get tired of hearing me cut out.
Nah, we'll work it out. Do you have a favorite venue, like in Ohio, or that you played in? I know there's a bunch of really cool venues I've been to all over the country. I love to hear people's.
Before it got new ownership, there was a venue in Toledo called the Ottawa Tavern. That's probably one of my, like, the inside. It was just like they had a mural on the wall, they had art all over, and then they got new ownership and they kind of just like painted over all of it. They just gave it the landlord treatment. It's white. It's just white walls now.
Oh,
yeah. I'm not gonna go into details about all of that, but yeah, it was that was probably my favorite venue. And it was like like home to me. Like Backbiter has played there so many times, and every time people would just show up, and yeah, so probably before new ownership, the Ottawa Tavern.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever been to that one, but where else did you go on the Midwest run? Like,
Indianapolis, Louisville. I'm convinced that we'll never have like a solid show in Louisville. Every time we've played in Louisville, it's just been except for like the heavy hitter show was pretty cool. But every other time, like outside of that, it's been cursed. So like even on the Oceana, like it was I think it was like a 1,400 cap room, and then like doors were at like 6. We played at 6:30. So like, but like they're wanding people down at the door. So it's taken forever for people to get in.
7 kids in there.
Yeah, it was like we probably played to like, I don't know, maybe like 50 people, which like I'm going hard either way. Like I don't care if we play to one person or 1,000. I'm gonna put on a show regardless. So I said we did like Indianapolis, Louisville, Columbus, Cleveland, Detroit, Lansing, Michigan, Chicago, like Des Moines, Iowa. What else was there? Minneapolis.
Did you guys get to Milwaukee?
What's that?
Did you play in Milwaukee?
We did, yeah. Wisconsin, yeah.
Okay. Did you play Did you play the Rave?
No, X-Ray Arcade.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Blueston, if you ever get back to Milwaukee, the Rave is the fucking one. They have a big fucking like empty swimming pool in the basement. It's like weirdly haunted. It's like right across the street from Jeffrey Dahmer's fucking.
Oh, is that where? Didn't people like write like in like on the walls and shit there and everything?
Yeah.
I think that's. So I'm a big Mac Miller guy. I'm pretty sure we're talking about the same venue. Mac Miller played there. It was like a swimming pool, and he wrote on the wall and everything. So okay, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that place is really fucking dope.
So. Okay, hell yeah.
Yeah. Fucking. So, do you have like a favorite guitarist or you know what I'm saying, like somebody or favorite favorite guitarist or anything like that? Favorite musician in general?
Not really. I don't like anymore. I just like if it sounds good, I'm gonna listen. I back when I was like younger and getting into the stuff, I would like get like figure out like who was all in the band, and like I would like back then probably I would say like Sinister Gates, probably just because like Avenged Sevenfold was my favorite band, and then what's his name from Orthodox? Like Austin, I think his name is. I can't remember. He's an insane guitarist. Our other guitarist Al, he just writes like for his other band Lion Wait. Well, our other band, I guess, because I'm also in the fucking band. I don't know how he does it. Like he just writes. It's just pissed off.
Oh, you cut out again.
I don't know why it's doing that.
There you go. Okay, you're back.
All right. Yeah, I don't know if it's my Wi-Fi or what, but
yeah, I don't know, it's weird.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. We'll make it work.
Yeah, absolutely.
I guess like maybe Michael from Peeling Flesh. Yeah, I just like I watched the Garza podcast with him. Garza would be another one. Suicide Silence. Yeah.
Crazy that Suicide Silence is still just out there doing it. Like
I know, dude.
And Whitechapel, like this, still crazy. They're just out there killing.
I got to see them on the This Is Exile 10-year tour, which like that was crazy to see live.
Yeah, Phil is. This the whole band Whitechapel. The greatest dudes, dude. Sweetest dudes on the planet. Still can't talk to Phil. Like still like fanboy about Phil, but fucking like coolest people ever, man. Love those guys. Oh, you cut out again.
Anything?
Yep, I got you now.
See, now you cut out. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I wonder if it's maybe because we're on Chrome and Chrome might be.
Maybe, I don't know. I can hear you now. So hopefully he'll be back. Jenna's got a saxophone. Jenna with the saxophone. So, yeah, it's been funny. Really, dude seems nice. Fuck with Backbiter for sure. Check him out. Playing saxophone, Jenna? Playing saxophone? We're having technical difficulties over here, so. Oh. Oh, God. There we go.
I accidentally closed the browser.
That's okay. Maybe that'll fix the problem. Like, it's sometimes you just have to back out.
You sound a lot clearer now.
Yeah? Okay. Cool. God, what were we even talking about?
Devin from the Acacia Strain being another one of my favorite guitarists.
Oh, dude, the Acacia Strain is one of my favorite like bands. I'm so glad like they're making like a real resurgence and coming back. Like their new album's about to be dope. I had like Death is the Only Mortal tattooed on the cover tattooed on the side of my neck. Like, I fucking love that band, and like the new album is just like, oh, cut out again.
I don't know what to do because
there you go. You're back.
All right, this is just my internal my laptop microphone. If I keep cutting out, I'll just switch back and forth and see if that works between my laptop and my headphones.
But yeah, dude, like I just did like because I have a clothing line too. I just took it upon myself because I wanted some Acacia Strain stuff, and so I did some Acacia Strain shit. And like literally, like this is like I did that.
Oh, that's sick.
And then I did that.
That's fucking sick too.
Yeah.
Yeah, their merch is fucking insane.
Yeah, their new album is gonna be dope though. Like I'm excited for it.
The singles have just been nothing but fucking just they're so heavy.
They are, dude.
Yeah. I think they have the guitarist from Recon in the band now.
Oh, really? Oh, damn.
Yeah. And I never got super big into Recon. Our bassist Tim actually put me onto Recon. So yeah, Recon's fucking straight edge deathcore, which is like you don't hear about straight edge deathcore.
Nope. The first band I ever got signed was a straight edge deathcore band from Ohio.
Oh hell yeah!
Was from Sunbury.
What was the band?
Death of an Era.
Death of an Era. I don't think I've ever heard of them, but yeah,
they were on. We got
sure
signed to Artery, but yeah, they were. They were
yeah.
Actually, the drummer Michael was now the drummer for the Plot and You.
Oh no shit! Okay.
Yeah.
Another insane Ohio band.
Right from Finland, nonetheless. Like
Like there's nothing going on in Finley.
Not a goddamn thing.
Nothing. Yeah, so I mean, it's cool and like seeing them like just absolutely killing. They've just been
getting bigger and bigger and bigger, dude. Like Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Landon is a fucking genius. So.
Oh, dude, he's been super cool. Like even back when he was just like the Plot, he was just starting and he was just recording shit. He's always been an amazing like recording engineer and shit or whatever. So that was like I got to see him do like a bunch of recording stuff back in the day. I got to go to Connorsville and like see Joey work and shit. Like it was crazy.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah. So it's pretty crazy. Like I don't know. It's funny. It's pretty cool that you're learning live stuff now. Like do you know?
No, my extent of that, like doing like live sound, was just like watching Oceano's sound guy. I actually got to watch it because he does sound for Suffocation too. So
that's dope.
Suffocation was on the Carnifex tour. Was it the 10 years for Hell Chose Me or something like that? So he was doing sound for Suffocation. So I got to like again, just like I wasn't there for sound check, but when Suffocation was playing, I was standing back there with him, just watching him, and like I didn't know like how any of that shit worked. You know, I figured like they just like do your sound check and then like you're just good to go. But he's back there fucking pushing buttons and like
I'm telling you,
like compressing shit and like adjusting noise gates and like it was like a science. And like he's got like buses and shit on there. Like it was so cool to just watch him like make it look effortless. You know what I mean? I'm sure I don't know how long he's got to have been doing it for years at this point, but just it was like I don't know, like just watching him like do it effortlessly was like one of the coolest things that I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, and like that shit's really hot. Like I'm literally when I started vocals, like I had another mic, and then I just got this. I got a Shure. I got the
SM7B is where it's at, man.
Yeah, so I got the SM7B, and then like I figured out like, oh shit, well I had to get like I got like a Focusrite fucking DAW, and then all of a sudden like I do stuff, and then I realized like I don't fucking know anything about recording anything. Like so like I got Reaper, and then all of a sudden like I'm like learning effects change, and I just found myself like 7 this morning like on Joey Sturgis's website just reading everything I can about it, and I was just like, dude, this is like fucking. I learned chemistry easier than this. This is insane.
Yeah, dude. Audio is fucking. It's insane because like it. I mean, the way I look at it is like there's no right answer. You know what I mean? Like if you're like sitting down to mix something, like like you have to use your ear. You know what I mean? Because like if you keep trying to chase perfection, you're never gonna release anything.
Yeah. Well,
so if it sounds good to you, put the shit out. You're gonna get better with it over time. You can't just sit there and like want perfection because like all that shit is subjective. So
it is, and it changes sometimes. Even like the one thing I have found is like the one quote I heard was don't record with your eyes. Like you have to listen. You have to do that with your ears. And so like even if I'm sitting there like and I'm just like was just like putting together an effects chain to make sure that the vocals that I was doing sound good. Like that whole thing, putting together, just moving them around and all that sort of stuff. And like, I didn't know what fucking compression. I didn't know none of that shit. And so like, I had to learn all that. And then I'm putting it together and like, a lot of it was just like adjusting the EQ and being like, oh, that actually sounds good right there. And so like just moving. Cut out again. Damn.
How about now?
Yep, I hear you now.
I don't know what keeps going on with that. I'm getting annoyed, but We will persist.
Yeah.
What was I saying? I still don't know how the fuck to use a compressor.
Dude, yeah, I had the Joey Sturgis like
What is it?
gain reduction too.
Yeah.
And then it's like, dude, I had to like look up terms and be like, what does this do? Like I can tell what it like in my ear what it hears like, but I didn't know like sibilance is de-essing. Like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, why is there a whole nother word for it? What the hell?
Yeah. So yeah, I have a little like internet project that I have with a buddy of mine. Like I recorded it and mixed and mastered all of it and everything. And like, it was like one of those things where it's just like, I'm trying to like make it sound perfect and I want it to be polished and everything. But it was just one of those things where it's like, if you keep tweaking shit, trying to make it sound better, you're never gonna put it out. So
yeah, that's what I have a thing where like when I'm doing like something with art or whatever, or like I'm doing like a video for the company, like I will do it to like 80% and then I will send it to like, you know what I'm saying? Like the vice, the chick who works for me and like all the people from the podcast, I'll send it to them and go, hey, like, what do you think? Here's the vision. Here's what I'm doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because otherwise, if you let me do it for 30 straight hours and I have no supervision, I'm going to end up it's going to go somewhere I don't want it to go. I'm going to fuck it up. And I'm like, fuck. So like, I've learned to when it gets to a certain point, like, okay, I kind of like it. I'm thinking good about it. Like I let other people do it. Most time people are like, no, it's good. Leave it. Go.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, cool. So it's tough, man. Like that sort of thing. Like, because I've done a lot of stuff in music and like the whole vocal thing and recording is like the only thing I haven't done. And it's been like a whole journey of, wow, this is a whole different world. I didn't really, like I've dealt with recording engineers and albums and all that shit and mixing and mastering. It's like to do that stuff now. It's like, Jesus Christ, you guys are wizards.
Yeah, it's insane. When I was first like getting into bands and stuff, we went to, well, he's a good friend of mine now, but before, I met him.
Oh, got that again. Yeah. Nope, nothing.
How about now?
Yep.
All right. I'm going to just keep my preferences open because I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like this is just going to be an occurrence for the rest of this. So, but yeah, we went to my buddy Eric, and I didn't know him before. I started recording with him, and just watching him, like his workflow was insane, and he's helped me out, with like my other project with my buddy Josh. Yeah, and anytime like I need like advice for like audio or like if I don't know how to do something, he probably not very calm. He's probably tired of me asking because it's been 10 fucking years that I've been asking him for advice and shit. He just, he explains it to me in a way that I can understand. So, yeah, it's good to have, like people to help you out with that kind of thing. So, but I mean, even then it's still like you can have someone help you out, but it's still a giant learning curve.
It is.
Like I use Logic. So like, if you throw me like in front of like Reaper or anything like that, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, no, listen, I tried to open up, like I had like the Pro Tools intro thing that came with Focusrite and I had Ableton and I tried to use both of them. I was like, fuck this, I'm cool. Like, I don't even know what to do over here. Like, just because I just gotten used to using Reaper that I was like, I don't want to have to learn a whole other program. I mean,
actual DAW itself is.
Yeah.
So Reaper's a good DAW though. I know Josh Schroeder, he's the guy that does like Born Ashore and like Signs of the Swarm and King 810 and stuff. Like he uses Reaper, and like if he's cranking out mixes like that, like it's
I mean, I like possible. It. Like it was just like the one dude who's my vocal coach. He uses it and he was like, yeah, this is what I use, and I was like, okay, cool, I'll use it then. Because then I know I have somebody if I asked, you know what I'm saying, he can answer the question for me and all that shit. So it's like it's nice to have that sort of thing, and it's cool. Like I'm been trying to like work on that stuff and like just because it's just me. Like I can't write guitar. You know what I'm saying? I can't write any other parts or whatever. So it's just me as a vocalist. So I've just been trying to find like he's been teaching me stuff, and I'm just like I'm gonna hopefully find some place somebody to feature on or something, and like just do
Yeah.
music with somebody. So that's been the journey getting there, but it's been pretty good. I've been enjoying it. So it's been a fun journey to like start and not be able to do anything to now we're like, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody who like I looked up to as a vocalist, like literally like it's like, dude, you're fucking really good. Like I started out with like one little low scream and like, you know what I'm saying? Or like one guttural, like that was just really shitty. And like now he's like, you have like a whole range. You can do what you're saying.
Yeah.
Shit. Like I can do breeze now and shit. I'm like, dude, I remember not being able to even know, like even to think how to do those things. And just they slowly come and like that sort of progress of seeing it's like crazy.
Yeah, I started with inhales, which like
I can't do fucking inhales at all. I'm trying, dude.
Yeah, I don't. That's just what clicked for me first, and then like this was at the time. I don't know, it was probably like 2009, 2010, where everybody was like condemning inhales because it's bad for your voice or whatever. But like if you do it correctly, it doesn't fuck your voice up at like the vocalist of the Browning does 100% inhales.
Yeah,
he doesn't do all his vocals are inhales, and like they're crushing it. He's a phenomenal vocalist.
Yep.
So yeah, it started with inhales for me. I think it was because of a Dying Fetus song. Actually, there was a very old Dying Fetus song, "Your Blood Is My Wine," and like.
Oh, you cut out again.
I can see the volume on my
there we go. You're back
on my
now.
little. Yeah, like I'm seeing the little green lights by my microphone light up.
Weird.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Like I said, this MacBook is like 11 years old, so.
Oh yeah.
I can't afford a new one.
I just had my like 6 months ago. I had a backup gaming laptop that I used, and not this laptop, but an older MacBook, and literally like they died on the same day.
Ooh.
Like I was like, fuck. And like I do graphic design and everything for a living, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I gotta have one. So I went out and got a brand new, like got one of the ones in black, got one of the M4s. Like it's amazing. It's like, I have shit open right now in Photoshop, shit right now open on Premiere Pro, shit open on Reaper. All of it's open on my computer. It runs like it's fucking nothing's running.
Oh, if I have Logic open on my laptop, I can't run anything else. Even just having Logic open on my laptop, it just bogs it down. I think what happened was I updated the operating system and I didn't need to. So I just have an operating system that's too powerful for my
eating up fucking memory and shit. You cut out again.
Is that better?
Yep, that's better.
Okay. I don't know why it keeps doing that.
I don't know.
I'm going to say that every time because I don't know what the problem is.
I have no clue. But yeah, no, yeah, like it's pretty crazy to see it run like that. Like the only time it ever really bogs down a little bit is when I'm running Premiere Pro and like I have a bunch of effects on it, you know what I'm saying, on a video, and fucking I'm trying to like watch the effects in real time, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, then it's like it's a lot. But like other than that, if it doesn't have to render graphics like that, it's fucking
right. Yeah. Even with just Logic open, I get like system overloads and shit, and it's just like so I'm definitely gonna have to invest in a new one here soon. But I mean, it works for what I need. It works for like if I have like a riff idea or something, I can just sit down and plug that in real quick, throw some MIDI drums in there.
Right.
So yeah, I can't have a lot of plugins though. If I have too many plugins.
Oh yeah. Yup. Cut out again.
Anything?
Yep, there we go.
All right.
What so you've recorded vocals and stuff or whatever, like that's the time, like what do you use on your vocal stuff?
Oh shit. Well, I haven't recorded vocals in quite some time. For a little while I was using the Steven Slate everything bundle.
Uh-huh.
And that's just got like a bunch of like compressors and like EQs and shit in it. So my buddy Eric actually helped me. Like he sent me my vocal chain when I would record vocals with him. He kind of sent me like my chain.
Oh, okay.
So like
Yes,
I had all the settings that he used for me. So like I really didn't have to fucking do anything for my vocals. I just
right.
copied the settings that he had on my chain and tweaked a little bit here and there. So
That's what, like
I've heard really good things about the JST gain reduction. So
yeah, like I use gain reduction. I use gain reduction too. What else? They have like an Apple has a compressor. I think through like GarageBand. So I use those two compressors. I use the EQ that comes with Reaper, and then a limiter at the end. So, that's kind of what I have on there. But like, I've just been trying different shit, just going through and been like, what does this sound like? What does it sound like? But like the real EQ one.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, like the real EQ that they have, with Reaper, and then like the whatever the limiter, I think they're both Reaper like plugins. So, but yeah, I looked at all the Joey Sturgis fucking ones. Like he's got crazy stuff, but gain reduction 2 is really good. Like it's got crazy settings on it, and you get a lot of crazy different sounds. Like the compression on it is ridiculous. So
yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what Al uses for his vocals in Lion Wait. So I haven't like actually watched Al like work on mine. I joined the band after they had like a release out and everything like that. But he's been wanting me to join forever. So
no,
I just had life stuff. Going on. So
life does happen.
And they announced the show with Snuffed on Sight. And I was just like, oh, you guys are playing with Snuffed on Sight? I'm ready to join the band now.
Right, like I'm in, motherfuckers.
yeah. It just worked out that, like I was like, I had a job locked down, everything was kind of falling into place. So
that's awesome. It's awesome. Let's see how fucking the questions went. Oh, they're there. Yeah, like again, we went over all that. I ask every band about this. I think, and I'm always surprised at the answers. But what do you think of Sleep Token? No, okay.
No,
which is what I would have guessed. But then sometimes I've had bands on here, and then like the one dude in the band, you're like, no way, he likes Sleep Token. Like, I love Sleep Token. Like, what?
Yeah,
the fuck?
no, they have 2 songs that I like, and one of them is a cover. So yeah, I think the one song is The Summoning.
Yeah, The Summoning.
I think, and I like the ending of that song, that really funky thing that they got going on.
Yeah,
and then they did a cover of "Is It Really You" by Loathe. I love Loathe.
Oh. Yeah, Loathe is dope.
Yeah, so they did a like a pretty much just stripped down. It was just piano and vocals, and it's a beautiful cover. It's very well done. Everything else, I'm not.
Otherwise, you're out.
Yeah, I'm not listening to that.
That's fair.
I mean, they're talented. They're very talented. It's just not for me.
That's right, and it's either for you or it's not for you. You know, same time. People are it's very polarizing for people. I always love to hear bands' reactions. Like,
yeah, but like at the same time, like I love Chapel Roan. Like
which is crazy.
I love.
Oh, you got out again. Oh, there we go.
There we go. All right, yeah. I'm waiting for her to announce like a full U.S. tour so I can go into debt just to go see her. My girlfriend doesn't. My girlfriend doesn't want her, but like,
fuck it.
I'm a huge fan, dude.
Listen. Sometimes it's like that, man. Like I really liked Lorde for a long time. I liked Billie Eilish when she first came out. Like I don't stray that far from the like my side of metal. Every now and then I step out and I'm like, yeah. People are like, what the fuck? I'm like, I don't know, it just struck me. It just hit me, man. I don't know.
Yeah, so, I was listening to fucking like noir jazz for a little bit earlier this year. Like I was bored of everything. So I was like, I'm gonna check out jazz. And like
oh, cut that again. Nope.
I don't know what's going on.
There we go.
Are we back?
Yep, we're back.
Okay. I just have to keep through my settings and shit just to try to make something work. So
we'll get there. We're getting there. Do you have like what do you like? Do you have like top 3 favorite albums of the year?
Oh man.
There's been some bangers this year.
Yeah, there had. I feel like I listen, like I don't. It's very hard for me to like find like new music or listen to new music. Like the Orthodox album was good. Peeling Flesh album was good.
I have a whole list I can send you, dude. That's it. Like
okay.
Yeah,
please do. Like I've got like a 2-hour drive that I have to get to for the show in Cleveland tonight. So I've got nothing but time to kill. So I'd love to.
Dude, like I ended up being obsessed with like there's like 3 or 4 bands I'm obsessed with that are from the same city in Minnesota. Yeah, like the band Soulkeeper, Waste, Torment, and Zombie Shark are all from like in the same little fucking scene. Yeah, Zombie Shark. I can't hear you, but I can't hear you yet. We should have switched to your phone when we had the chance.
Maybe we still can. Okay.
Yep. There we go. But yeah, Zombie Shark. I thought the last Zombie Shark album is fucking ridiculous.
What kind of music is it?
Well, so like so Soulkeeper and Zombie Shark are like mathcore.
Okay.
But like, listen, the Soulkeeper has an album called Holy Design. So their last album they just released a new EP, which is really good too. But their album Holy Design is like my top 3 favorite albums of all time.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah. And then Waste is like a deathcore band, but like I've been a fan of Waste forever. They were actually supposed to be my first guest when I started this podcast. I still haven't got them on, but they've had a lot of shit going on. So like, but yeah, them and then Torment's just like a deathcore band too from there. There's like they're all just really good, like, and they all caught me and just somehow I found them all individually, and then somehow I was like, oh, you guys are all from the same fucking city. What the fuck? Like,
that's sick.
Yeah, so it's very cool.
You like Kayanashi?
I've not really heard Can. I mean, I've heard some, but yeah. It's
the vocals, isn't it?
It is that's you know what I'm saying. That's the first thing I lock onto, and it's just like, oh man, I don't know. Like it's, I don't know. It's like I don't know if I can take it. I can't take it seriously. I don't know what it is. Like I haven't really given it its day in court, but it's just like I can't get past some of it.
Yeah, so. I mean, I think a big thing with that is like once you realize that like the vocals are like another instrument instead of like just like it being like vocals. Like, I feel like that, like that's kind of how I approach it. Like if I hear vocals that like I'm not like huge on or something like that, like I might skip out on it for a little bit and then I'll come back to it. So
yeah, I do look at it like another instrument. Like I mean, there's bands like Larcenia Row where you obviously can't understand what the fuck ever they're saying. But like the dude, I will tell you, like he uses his voice like an instrument. He does crazy shit, and it's like I try to do that, but sometimes it just because that's usually what pulls me in. Is like I'll look at vocals first, and it's like guitar tone, and then like overall like just heaviness or you know what I'm saying, like whatever it is. Like there has to be something that like draws me in, and usually it's vocals. Like every now and then it's been some guitar tones. Like I fell asleep one night with my Apple Music on, and I fucking in the middle of the night I heard this guitar tone, and I sat straight up like, the fuck is that? And it was Great American Ghost. They just had like
they're good, dude.
It was their new album. They came out, and like I had the album. I had listened to it before, but it was just like that dissonant guitar tone that they had in there. Like it hit me, and I was like, what the fuck is that? And I sat right up and like went and listened to all their shit. They're great. They're amazing.
Do you have?
Oh, cut out again.
God damn.
Nope, you're back.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Do you have like a favorite guitar tone, like on an album?
Oh man. I really like Darko's guitar tone. But also like one that really struck me that got me into him is To the Grave.
Yeah.
The whatever. The last like full length that they did last year. Like them. Orthodox really strikes me a lot. Boundaries also is another one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the Boundaries guitar tone. And then Johnny Booth. You know Johnny Booth?
I've heard of Johnny Booth, yeah.
Yeah. They're not super heavy, but they're kind of heavy. They're from New York.
Yeah. That's
yeah,
one of those bands where it's like the name is so weird to me
yeah.
that I'm not listening to it just because of the like. And that's probably like a shitty way to look at it, but like I don't if I don't like the band name, like that's just
I didn't listen to Darko for the longest time because of its association to that movie, and I liked that movie, and I was like, well, I don't want this band to suck. And then you know what I'm saying? Before I really like got into Tom Barber and shit, and then like all of a sudden I heard Darko, and I was like, who the fuck is this? And like I heard like the Starfire album, I was just like, dude, this is fucking amazing. What the fuck? And so like I get it, like it's a lot of that shit is. There's a lot of bands like that where people are like, oh no, I don't think I like that band. I'm like, you ever heard them? I'm like, well, no. And I'm like,
Yeah.
well, exactly. Like, you know, so it's I don't know, it's weird. Like, but yeah, I have a whole list. I like my true addiction in life has been trying to find new music. Like I wake up every day, try to find new music and try to, you know what I'm saying, listen to shit and like just stumble upon new things or keep up with the bands that fucking I love on Apple Music and shit or whatever. And it's just like when shit comes out, dude, like it's just like the new Stray from the Path record this year has been amazing. Like,
I listened to that once.
Huh?
I listened to that once. I like their drummer Craig. He's got a podcast that I listen to.
Yeah. Yep. Craig's awesome. I've loved Stray from the Path for the longest time, but this new album is like, what's crazy, it's like the perfect Stray from the Path album for them to like, they finally return to Stray from the Path, and then it's like, we're breaking up. Like, oh motherfucker.
Yeah.
So but there's been some bangers this year. I mean, that Orthodox album is obviously amazing.
Yeah, Orthodox was good. The new Kananashi album was good. What else is there? Like I draw blanks when I get put on the spot like that.
I know, yeah. It's always tough. Now I was thinking about it, I'm like, I don't fucking even know. Like,
I could probably go through my Spotify and try.
No, you cut out again.
How about now?
Yep, you're good.
Okay.
Yeah, there's been some crazy bangers this year. I'm trying to think. Fucking.
Oh, the new Missing Link EP.
What is it?
Missing Link.
Oh no.
Oh, dude, they're fucked. It's just macho man hardcore.
Like Kubla Khan style, just knuckle dragging.
Yeah, like I would say it's a step up from. It's just so fucking aggressive.
Yeah, dude, I was the last Kubla Khan album I was super obsessed with. Like
with the last album that they put out.
Yeah, Exhibition and Prowess or whatever.
Okay, yeah, I didn't hate it. I listened to it like the day it dropped and everything, and like there was a couple of.
I don't know. It just struck me good. I don't know. Like, it's like Kubla Khan takes like the simplest fucking ingredient and they just do it so well. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing super like super complicated about it. But it's the I don't know. It's the whole thing together when it's just like they just do the simplest things where it's just like some of it's just like simple guitar riffs even, and they're like somehow they fill the space where like other bands have like 3 guitarists and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
they're doing it with just the one, and it just sounds like somebody shoveling fucking gravel. Yeah. It's amazing.
Their guitar tone live is. I just saw them a couple weeks ago, probably maybe like last week or something like that. Yeah, last weekend actually, and like their guitar tone was insane.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Like just straight, it's chunky.
Because it sounds like somebody's shoveling fucking chunks of gravel at you. Like,
yeah, exactly. Weird. Yeah,
it's so ridiculous. And Matt Honeycutt's voice, like I swear to God, every vocal practice I have with my teacher, we're talking, and Matt Honeycutt comes up every time, and we both go like, I don't know what he's doing, because like it's like half his real voice, but half like it's half phonation, but like half vocal cord, like half false cord. It's weird. And like every time we try to do it, we both try to do it, and like I don't know what the fuck he's doing, man.
Yeah, our Bryson, he does a very good Honeycutt impression.
Yeah,
it's scary how fucking close he gets to it.
That's awesome, dude. Like Matt Honeycutt is the fucking best, dude.
Oh yeah,
like it's like his. You ever seen? He's got a YouTube channel now. It's called Movies with Matt Honeycutt. Dude, he is funny as shit, dude.
Yeah, he's funny.
Yeah. So that's man, that's fucking cool. So I mean, you're in a couple bands and shit now. So what's it like being in 2 bands at the same time? Like, is that fucking?
Well, it's not my first. I was in when I joined Backbiter, I was in like a deathcore band. Not going to talk about it.
That I'm sure it ended greatly.
Yeah, it just I don't know. Like Backbiter quickly took over for me, just because like that's what I wanted my other band to sound like. Backbiter is like what I wanted my other band to sound like. So like now I'm in a band that I want to like sound like.
That's a good fucking feeling. Like I always hear bands and I go, I want to be in a band that sounds like this. Like because it's just so good sometimes.
And like as soon as he sent me I think Dog Eyes was one of the demos that he sent me. So like immediately upon hearing that, it was just like, yeah, this is
yes, I'm in.
like a big influence around for Bryson around the time was Left Behind.
No, yeah.
Yeah. So I fucking wish they would come back.
Man. That's how I always ask people like, what's one band you wish would come back?
Yeah, Left Behind for sure.
Yeah.
There was a Sumerian band back in the day called Make Me Famous.
Make Me Famous. I know Make Me Famous.
Yeah, they put out. I just listened to that album on the way home from dropping my girl off at the airport, just because like that's one that I can go back to, and it's good. But yeah, Left Behind is definitely one of those bands.
Yeah, there's a band called Drop Dead Gorgeous.
Yeah, I've heard of Drop Dead Gorgeous.
Yeah, so like they did an album called The Hot and Heavy, and like it's like, to me it's the quintessential like original metalcore style album. Like it's not like metalcore like New England metalcore. It's just like the metal. Like if you hear it, you go, oh okay, this is where metalcore came from. Like this is like the Norman Jean era type thing. Mm-hmm. And like I introduced somebody to the other day, and she listened to it, and she's like, I'm 15 seconds in, I'm in. I don't give a fuck, I'm in. I was like, exactly. It's that good. It's just start to finish one of those albums where it just grabs you, and you're like, oh, this is amazing.
Yeah, I'll check that one out. Yeah, send me the list of what you got.
Absolutely. And I tell people, when I send you this list, it's going to be a little extensive. So, but if you need refer, like, where do I start with each band or whatever, you just ask me the band, I'll tell you. So
yeah, a lot of the times if I'm discovering a new band, I'm going to go to I'll listen to their most recent release first, and then I'm going back to the roots. I'm going to their first album after that.
Some bands, it's weird, man. Like how certain bands you discover, and like there's certain bands that like I'll catch. Like 1 or 2 albums in, and like I won't like their first couple albums, but then I like what they do after that. Like Stray from the Path. I literally came into Stray from the Path at Rising Sun, and like the 2 albums before that, I don't like at all. And like, but Rising Sun to me is like one of my top 5 albums of all time. I fucking love that album. So, I don't. You said most of the music and stuff was written by other people. How do you guys write lyrics? Is it all just written by the vocalists and stuff?
Yeah, Bryson is he's a machine. I don't know how he does it. Yeah, he'll just like our chat, it'll just like send a Dropbox link, and it'll just be like a 20-second clip of like something he wrote, and it's just like, how the fuck are you doing this?
Yeah,
he just shits out insane material all the time. I've never heard something from him that I didn't like.
That's awesome.
Sometimes it happens.
It happens like that. Like even like half the year, like the first half of the year, like usually after college football season ends, I just design for like 6 months straight and just pump out everything I can and get everything ready for the end of the year, because it gets busy like the end of the year. And so it's like I pump everything out, and people are like, dude, where is this coming from? Like, I don't know. But come like August, I'm gonna be out of fucking ideas. So I promise you, like, I'm gonna have no more. But I'm gonna pump them out, and they keep coming. It's weird to do that sometimes. And like, I'm one of those people that, like, I at least doing art, I can push myself through. Like, because some people are like, oh, I can't. Like, if I get stuck or I'm producing something I don't like, they just like stop. And I'm like, I just have to. I push through it. I have to. Like, I just force myself.
That's my problem.
Shit it out. You know what I'm saying? Once it's out, then I'm like, I know something good's coming. But it's tough. It's a hard process to get through. So, like, do you does you guys carry any type of, I know like music back, like the scene from like back in the day, like, when I was starting, like literally was way different than the scene kind of now, where like musicians are at least using, I think, the platform more for messages. Like I've had a lot of people come in here and talk about their music with mental health and all sorts of stuff. I mean, I don't know if you guys have any messages in your music or.
Yeah. A lot of it has to do with like mental health, and like Bryson writes a lot of the lyrics. So a lot of it is with like, his struggles and like and whatnot. So I got to plug my laptop in 1 second.
Okay. Yep.
It was a full battery when we started. That lets you know like how fucking bogged down this thing is.
Yeah, dude. With old MacBook batteries, once they start going bad, they go bad.
Yeah, real fast. But yeah, a lot of the lyrics are just Bryson's. So, unlike with his, personal struggles and whatnot.
That's cool. So what are Backbiter's plans going forward? Oh, you cut out again. We're going so good there for a minute.
No?
Yep. Nope.
We're good.
Yep. Yeah, we're good. We're good.
So after that tour in May, we kind of took a little bit of a break. I think we were just tired. So we took a little bit of a break, and then we've been pumping out releases consistently for like the last 5 years. You know, we would do like an EP at the beginning of the year, and then towards the end of the year, we would crank out a couple singles or whatever. So I think we kind of just slowed down after the tour a little bit. You know, Al had Lie in Wait. You know, he was finishing up that EP. You know, Hudson being in Chicago. Tim is in another band called Love Letters. It's like some of that like Angel Statue metalcore. Like,
Oh, okay.
yeah. So you know, we were just kind of focusing on other stuff. But there's some things in the works, you know, behind the scenes. So we're gonna start pumping out some new music here soon.
Nice.
So I don't have like dates or anything like that. It's real early. Like I said, Bryson's just been sending a couple of like riff ideas that he's got. So
That's
I know
nice.
he'll come out there and sit down and write with him. My whole thing is just like I have like no inspiration when I'm just sitting behind a screen trying to write. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like you got to kind of be in the moment and be there, and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's much more of a, especially the music, like, you're just sitting there disconnected. I know a lot of people struggle with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, just
and my big thing with that is like drums. You know what I mean? Like I can sit there and like I can program like just, you know, like a little simple drum beat to try to write to, but like it doesn't translate the way I want it to, like when I'm writing, and that just it pisses me off, and I'm just like I'm done. I'm not getting anywhere with this, and that's like I'll kind of just like set it aside. Every once in a while there will be a spark and I can crank out, you know, a song or two, but it's so rare, and I feel so dumb because like I'm not writing hard stuff.
right.
You know, like I'm not writing anything complicated. I'm just writing caveman riffs. But like at the same time, it's like I don't want it to sound like anything. But like, you know, there's only so many notes that you can play. There's only so many riffs that can be written. You know, so like at some point, it's gonna sound like something already.
Right. Well, I mean, you want it to be up to your own standards, though. And I think
yeah.
You know, producing something that like you feel good about. Like I think that's. I tell everybody like you should fucking love the art that you do. You know what I'm saying? Like you should never turn out art that you're like, whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you want to make it, you know, if it's not up to your standard, then I wouldn't turn it out. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't put it out.
Yeah.
And so like I think it's the whole writing thing is it's weird because like I mean when I started the music industry, like there was a whole thing where, you know, whole bands would go to the studio or whatever, you know what I'm saying, like hang out and like they write the album or work on it or whatever, you know, like remember watching all the old like Every Time I Die DVDs and shit. And like, you know, they're all in the studio hanging out, writing and all that shit. It's sort of like that's kind of gone by the wayside now because you have the internet, you have the everything where, you know, you can send me, you know, a file and I can, you know, do whatever and send it back and forth. That sort of thing of like having to be there and stuff, whatever, is kind of gone by the wayside, which is, I mean, a lot of people make it work, but I mean, I still
now they have shit where you can like write in a DAW together.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like,
yeah, we haven't given that a shot. Like, I'm so like, I just want to get in a room with them. You know what I mean? We've been a band for 5 years and we haven't really written in a room together. And like, I don't know how we've made it work. I don't know how we've gotten to where we are off of that formula. It's like if a normal person saw how this band like operated and like made it work, you would be like, how the fuck is it? How are you doing this? Because it's so ass backwards to what I think like the norm is. You know what I mean? Like I just don't know how. Like we had another like late kind of later last year. Hudson left the band for a little bit, and then my roommate Evan, he stepped in, and you know, like he was just like, I don't know how the fuck you guys are doing this. This isn't working for me. So then Hudson ended up rejoining, but I don't know how we've managed to make this broke. It's like, you ever see the meme where it's like you got the wrong form, like you did the problem wrong, but you got the answer right.
Right. Yeah.
That's Backbiters. That's how it is for us.
Listen, luckily in the music industry, that's what that kind of works. Like if you you can make it work, then it works. You know what I'm saying? Like I've seen people go about it like the least right way and somehow make it work. And you know what I'm saying? Like it's somehow just how it breaks. You know, it's good to see you guys finding your way though, even with you know what I'm saying? Like, cause even like that's what like after I found you guys and was looking into it, I'm like, holy shit, they're playing with Oceano. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that sort of profile, like even if it's just like, oh, that's the first couple tours you did, like shit, that's a good start then. Like that's a tour that fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like people never get, you know what I'm saying? Like Filth is getting pretty big, you know what I'm saying? Like you're with some other bigger bands that was like, that's pretty impressive for your guys' where you're at, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. And that was the discussion we've had. It's just like, I don't know how the fuck we got here, but like we're here.
Sometimes, man, like just I've seen a lot of people, really talented people, and bands I really love, just not make it for whatever reason. But then like there's something like you guys where like it just fucking no matter what happens, it just kind of works and it works for you guys. So like I think it's awesome, man. Like because I always love to see fucking especially people from Ohio and good music. Like it's fucking I'm rooting for all of it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I was even more excited. Like I stumbled upon you guys. Like I heard you guys on an Instagram reel, and I was just like. You were in my suggested Instagram reels, and like I heard it, and I was just like, God damn! And so like I instantly.
Which one was it? Because I've seen it. I'll sometimes I'll go in like on Instagram and like look up our music and like watch the reels that have been posted with our music.
Shit, I don't remember. I don't even remember which one. I remember hearing it, and it was just like because that's a lot of times I'll just be scrolling. And that's part of my new music, and I'll just scroll TikTok or I'll scroll Instagram, and like my TikTok is just metal. Like everything.
It was probably Dog Eat Dog if I had to guess.
Yeah, probably. I think so. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Like I don't know. I just know it grabbed me, and it's like usually like that's what I look for with music. Because I mean, you know, there's a lot of shit that sounds alike. You know what I'm saying? Like just inherently metalcore, death. It's a little bit better now because like there used to be a thing where like metalcore didn't want deathcore in it, and deathcore didn't want metalcore in it, and like it was all kind of raw. But now it's like very much you hear metalcore bands doing very deathcore stuff, and deathcore bands doing very metalcore stuff, and that sort of stuff. So like it's blended a little bit, but it's like there's just certain stuff where you hear it and you go, oh fuck yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when I heard the new Psycho Frame, I was like, oh, the fuck this is, but Jesus Christ. Dude,
Psycho Frame is so sick. They're gonna be in Columbus. They're playing at Dirty Dungarees.
Oh, shut the fuck. Orthodox played a free show at Dirty Dungarees after they played there. I'm like, dude, that's fucking bananas, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
but Psycho Frame at Dirty Dungarees, that's irresponsible.
Bro, listen, you're not, like, I don't know if you guys want to have a business after this, but you may not. Like,
right. With Reverend, too. Reverend fucking
Jesus
killing it.
Christ, dude.
Yeah, they're going on tour with Reverend at Dirty Dunk. I saw that and I was like, I'm going to that. I don't care.
Craziest place in Columbus to fucking play for Psycho Frame. Like the craziest.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's weird. It's hilarious because fucking Orthodox, like literally, we were standing in line and they just walked out and were like, hear about the free show at Dirty Dungarees tomorrow? I'm like, what the fuck? Orthodox is playing there tomorrow. I'm like, it's hilarious because like when I was at that, I saw this kid walking and he used to be in the opening band they used to play for when I was managing Death of an Era, and they used to play in Columbus all the time. He was just a kid. I was like, hey, what's up, Mike? What are you doing? He's nothing. I was like, oh, you promoting the show or whatever? He's like, I'm the drummer in Orthodox. I was like, what? I was like, you're the drummer in Orthodox? He's like, yeah. That's fucking bananas, dude. I did not know that. Oh, you cut out again. Shit. Oh.
Come on.
There we go. Huh. Yeah, it was funny. I was like, damn, I didn't even know that. I didn't know I knew the drummer in like one of my favorite bands.
Yeah, I think he's in a band called Holder too.
Oh, really?
I think he was in another Columbus band.
Yeah, he's been around the scene down there forever, and I just happened to see him. It was just funny. I was like, damn, that's crazy. Because he was doing something, he was like carrying water or something. So he looked like a promoter. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
him and Knox used to be like they used to promote shows down there and stuff, whatever. And that's what I started out doing. And then like, you know, I got out of it because it's just a thankless fucking job. Like, being a promoter is fucking no fun, dude.
Oh yeah, I can't imagine.
Yeah, nobody's ever happy. Fucking, you don't know if kids are gonna show up. It's a lot of work for not a lot of the glory, I don't think. So, what? So what's I don't know. We've gone like almost an hour and a half now. What's like your favorite concert you think you've ever been to?
Probably that Avenged Sevenfold with my mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was just I
Oh, you cut out again. Man.
good.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, my mom actually just passed away a couple weeks ago. So
Oh my God, dude, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's all right. I appreciate it. But yeah, so like a lot of the, like when I'm talking about like the Cleveland show and everything, like it was just a full circle moment, you know. So like, you know, for her to be able to see me like live out my dream was like,
Oh yeah, that's amazing, dude.
yeah. So yeah, I'd probably say, and then like the first time I saw Malevolence, because they're one of my favorite bands. The first time I saw Peeling Flesh, that was fucking
I wish that was
terrifying.
crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I want to see them again. LDB last year was pretty fucking sick.
Hell yeah.
So, but yeah, I think like now with everything that's happened with, you know, me losing my mom and everything, I think my favorite.
That's awesome. Like, listen, I've only ever been to one show with my dad. I got to go with my dad and my sister to Ozfest 2004. And you know what I'm saying? Like Iron Maiden and like the original lineup of Black Sabbath, the Deftones, like it just Rob Zombie. Like it was like, you know what I'm saying? Like we grew up listening to metal. And so it was like, this is the only time I got to go. And it was just like, I just got to be there. And I was just like, this is fucking, I'm watching the original lineup of Black Sabbath with my father. You don't ever get any better than this. Like, oh, you cut out again. Son of a bitch.
What's that?
There you go.
Okay. How did he take Ozzy passing? I'm sure that had
So my dad has like one he had one tattoo, and he said he never wanted one again. He was the first one of us to get a tattoo. My sister got a bunch of tattoos, and Ozzy died, and like a week later I got a picture, and it's a picture of my sister and him, and they got matching Black Sabbath tattoos. And I was like, what the fuck, dude? Yeah,
where were you? Sick invite.
Yeah, well, they live in Idaho, so like.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, they live in Eastern Idaho, but yeah, I mean, it's a little bit easier for them. But either way, yeah, like I was just like, damn, bro, like, it didn't really hit me that like, holy shit, like he really, I mean, dude, that dude loved Black Sabbath, and like,
yeah,
that was like our first. He got the like a little like blackout line demon, and just says Black Sabbath underneath or whatever. So
yeah, I was never super into like Black Sabbath or anything like that, but like I can wholly appreciate what Black Sabbath has done. Like if there was no Black Sabbath, Backbiter wouldn't be here.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like they set the groundwork for heavy metal, and every, you know, thousand.
So yeah, no, like I mean, I even like stuff like they did the Nativity in Black, where they bunch of like metal bands covered Black Sabbath albums, and then White Zombie and shit on it. Like those were like influential, like just listening to Sepultura cover Black Sabbath. It was like, what the fuck am I listening to?
Yeah.
So it was crazy. So that's I'm growing up on metal. Like we listen to a lot of crazy. I mean, you know, like listening to fucking Slayer's Season in the Abyss is like still one of my favorite albums. It's like fucking just all that stuff. So like, I don't know. It's pretty cool that you got to go with your mom and you got to see those sort of things. Like that's one of the things that I got to do too. Like, I mean, my dad's still alive, but like literally when we go out west, I'd be on tour or something. Like they live by Yellowstone Park. And so like if to go to the eastern side of Washington, just you go right up past their house. So I'd always go there and I always take bands, you know what I'm saying? Like you always get to see bands and fucking, you know, he's got a bunch of tour passes that bands gave and shit. So like it was like, yeah, like he fucking loves heavy music too. So like he nerds out about it all the time and shit. Like just like when he knew I met Whitechapel, like he came out with an album, he texted me, he was like, tell Phil stop singing. I was like, yeah, I'll run that past him. Thanks.
Dude, it's crazy how much fucking shit they got for that.
Yeah, dude. Like, which I mean, Phil's a good singer. Like, we're trying something different. Fucking, boy, they really shut down the haters with this last album though. Boy, they came back out.
It was so good.
They came out swinging. Oh shit! Just crazy to think that like they had been around for that long. Like, I mean, like, because like, dude, in 2009 and 2010, like Whitechapel was like giant. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was weird now because like that was like back then you had a bunch of like teen girls that got into it because they loved Whitechapel, they loved Mitch Lucker, you know what I'm saying, or they loved Alex and Chelsea Grin, and now you have like Will, and it's like the same thing. My dad's like, when did all these little girls start liking fucking metal? I was like, it's like every 10 years something like that happens, man. Like just they all love Lorna Shore, and like it's dope that Lorna Shore has made that kind of crossover and shit. And I mean, Will's got crazy vocalist. It's just it's so crazy to see. Like if you think about the last year for metal, like you know, you had Knock Loose on Jimmy Kimmel, and you had
Dude,
fucking
yeah.
Gojira opening up the fucking Olympics.
Yeah.
What the hell, dude? Like
Yeah.
metal made a real glow up last year. Like that.
Yeah. This
Knock Loose.
it kind of breaking into the mainstream. Like I feel like people don't like it because it's a very, I don't want to say niche, but like it's like in the grand scheme of things, it's still a very underground genre of music.
That's it. Yeah, as I tell people, like they're like, "Oh, you have famous friends." I'm like, I had mildly famous friends, I'm like, because they're still metal, like, and they're not knocked loose. So you know what I'm saying? Like, Knock Loose, like it's crazy that Knock Loose is the band that like is like breaking through though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially their last album was just crazy. It sounds insane. Some of the shit that's on that album. Oh, cut out again.
Are we good?
Yep, we're good. So, yeah, the Knock Loose album sounds crazy.
Isaac's the guitar tone on that album was insane. It's scary.
It is, dude. Like it sounds like fucking bombs going off in war and some of that shit. I saw an interview with Isaac where he was like, "Yeah, pretty much if we play something in the studio and it makes us laugh, it's probably going on the album."
Yeah, was that the Rob Scallion interview?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've watched that video a couple times.
Yeah, dude, that's fucking hilarious. Like, have you seen the Rob Scallion one where he plays with Peeling Flesh?
Yeah, I watched that one when it came out.
That was my fucking one of my favorite. He is so pumped, dude. Like, yeah. I love all those fucking things. I watch them. That's all I watch is a bunch of other podcasts and shit or whatever. And like fucking like the Brutality podcast and stuff or whatever.
Oh, dude, yeah, I was just listening to the Brutality. They had I think it was the drummer for the Acacia Strain. I was listening to that last night on my way to Pittsburgh. Yeah,
they had Devin Shedeker.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, I thought so.
They might have had him on the one I was listening to. It was because the drummer's also an End.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so they had him on. That was then they had,
End is a crazy fucking band too.
Dude, End is
like, oh, you cut out again.
This is crazy.
Crazy. Yeah, there you go. We're back. Yeah, no, End's great. Like just the people that are in. Also, is Will Putney's in like 47 bands now, dude. He's in every band he produces.
Yeah, I don't know. He might. I think he's like in a studio member kind of thing, you know. And I don't think he like tours with like Front Autopsy or anything like that. I don't think he does like shows with End. He just he writes music.
Yeah, Will Putney's such a fucking. Do you have like a favorite producer?
I'm sorry, you're kind of cutting out on me. Oh, my
there
dad's
you go.
calling me. I'll call him back.
Okay. No, I said, do you have like a favorite producer?
Would have been Joey Sturgis for sure.
Dude, Joey Sturgis was king of the world there for a while.
Dude, he was untouchable back in like 2009, like 2009 to 2012.
Yeah, dude, everything, anything that was put out by Art or Rise, it was Joey Sturgis or nothing.
Yeah. Josh Schroeder, he's up there. He does like Lorna and Signs of the Swarm and shit. Who else? Putney, he's up there. Huh?
Big fan of Buster, who does like Humanity's Last Breath.
No, I'm not. So I'm not like too familiar. Like I've heard of Humanity's Last Breath and never really listened to them.
They're pretty crazy. They're pretty good. They definitely have a sound. Yeah, no, all of it. I mean, like Will Putney is fucking crazy. Like there's just so many fucking good.
Randy LaBeouf, I think is how you pronounce his name.
Yeah.
He's one of them that is also up there. You know, just like there's like four main guys that are like pumping out like all the metal right now. And like,
Adam D. Like,
yeah.
Dude, Adam D has his hand in like a lot of like metalcore's fucking greatest albums.
That's the dude from Killswitch, right?
Yep.
Yeah, he did Dead Throne from Prada.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like that's like an all-time favorite mix of mine.
You're like the only other person I've ever heard say they love that album. Everybody shits on that album. Like, dude, like that's prime Devil Wears Prada. Like that and the Zombie EP are like, I don't think you got any better.
Yeah. So my girlfriend
like, dumb hard.
My girlfriend so I didn't listen to like anything that really came out after Dead Throne. My girlfriend just put me onto the Space EP by Prada. And it's just like, what the fuck? I've never heard this.
What was it?
The Space EP.
Oh yeah, Space EP. Yeah, it's wild, dude.
Yeah, I never heard that before a couple days ago.
Wow. It's
Yeah,
fun. It's fun when you discover shit like that. You're like, where nobody told me about this.
Yeah, yeah, and that's like it's one of those things. Like there's certain albums and shit where like I like the mix more than like I like the music. You know what I mean? I think a big like one of the most like standout ones for me is "Restoring Force" by Mice and Men.
Dude, I love of Mice and Men. I used to be friends with Austin. Like that fucking band, like their first two albums, I think were fucking
untouchable.
Dude, like those first two albums were so fucking gold. Like, oh my god.
Yeah, and then Austin left, and they did the Restoring. Oh, he was on Restoring Force, but that was like one of those. Like, I didn't hate the album, but there was something about the mix.
Yeah,
I enjoyed the mix on that, and that helped me. I think that's what made me enjoy the album, was just like hearing the mix rather than like the actual songs.
Yeah, there's like it's crazy if you go back and listen. That's like my problem about listening to old music. Like you go back and listen, and you're like, oh god, this sounds like shit. Like, but like at the time, it was like top tier, and like you hear it now, and you're like, dude, you can definitely hear the difference between analog and digital. You know, like full digital production, and it's like now you're like metalcore and deathcore and hardcore got such a like upgrade in production value.
Yeah,
like, somewhere in the mid 2014 area. Like now it's just like, dude, I can't believe we were like, living in the dark ages back then.
Yeah,
like,
there's something about like a rough mix, you know, like what Sanction? You ever heard of Sanction? Oh, dude, Sanction, they're fucking crazy. There's some, I think it's like Long Island, like metalcore, hardcore. They put on an EP, I think it was back in like 2018, called "The Infringement of God's Plan." The mix is so rough, but it sounds so good for what the music is.
Right.
Like you can hear, like you can tell, like when the drummer's hitting the crash, that crash cymbal's beat to shit. It's broken.
Right, broken.
There's cracks. There's chunks. Yeah, there's chunks cut out of it. You can tell.
Right.
And,
oh, you cut out again.
No.
Yep. There we go.
Yeah. There's just something about like rough around the edge mixes that I like, as opposed to like a super clean and polished where you can hear, you know, every note, every hit.
Right. Yeah. That's. I mean, like there's a like Sangasuku Bob. Like my dad loves it. I'm like, this sounds like shit. He's like, I know. That's why I love it. I was like, that's a weird comment to make, man. But I mean, I get it. Like it just fits. Like I had there's a dude named his name's Slam Dad or whatever. He's on TikTok all the time. He's like loves slam and shit or whatever. He's got a bunch of followers over. He's super funny dude. But literally like he was on here talking about it and he was like, yeah, literally like if you had like a fucking death metal album, like an actual death metal album now, and it was completely polished, you'd get laughed out of the fucking business. It's supposed to sound like shit. I was like, touche. That's a good point. That's a good point, I guess. If that's your whole aesthetic and you rolled in fucking with, you know, a Joey Sturgis polished sound, they'd be like, the fuck is it? So that, which is, I mean, kind of crazy. Like Craig Reynolds talks about it on his podcast all the time. Where like he's like, it's so bad, it's good. Like that whole, it's a whole art in itself of like just being like, you know, like that whole like, all this is like you're doing this, but they're doing it in such a way that you're like, this has to be intentional, right? This is crazy.
Yeah. And then like the deathcore revival that's happening, like Girl of Glass.
What is it?
Girl of Glass.
I'm not hip.
You've never heard of Girl of Glass?
No.
Oh my god, dude, they're insane. They got like it's like that. Their vocalist is the vocalist of Corpse Pile. You ever heard of Corpse Pile?
I have heard of Corpse Pile.
Yeah. So they nailed that like mid 2000s deathcore production. Like
like the MySpace deathcore. Like
yeah. Like their bass drops clip everything.
Dude, I love bass drops like that.
Dude, check out Girl of Glass. Mauled from Indiana. They're another band. They played that Free Orthodox show at Dirty Dungarees.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they're another band that's fucking killing that revival scene and like that old dirty grimy production. Like I don't know how they're getting that in 2025, but it's fucking perfect.
Like I'm sure there's some sort of plug-in for it now. Like,
I would have to like teach myself how to like make my like make it shittier. You know what I mean? Like,
just look, we're gonna put a low pass shelf on everything and fucking just run it super low.
Yeah, just put a distortion on the master chain and fuck.
Right. It's so weird, dude. Like, I don't know. Like, I was just looking at all this stuff again, this morning. It was just like so many different sounds and so much shit. It's just like,
yeah,
I think it's definitely an art form. Like, for them to get that, like, it's cool. The whole MySpace thing has become like a whole thing now with the deathcore. But
yeah, I enjoy it a lot. I think it's kind of getting overdone a little bit now. Like, but I mean, you're gonna have that, you know, like when something resurges, there's always gonna be a million people that jump on that. So like, it's happening with like the early 2000s metalcore. That's getting a resurgence now. You know, like On Broken Wings is like they came back. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that's crazy. Like, I don't know. Like, people always tell me all the time, like, oh, like the metal scene's garbage. Or I'm like, listen, it is more saturated now because you have the internet. You have people. You don't need record labels to back you and all that stuff. Like, you can do it in your house by yourself, and as long as you do a good job, like people, like. But the fact is, like, all that stuff is now available. You don't have to go looking for it. You don't have to go to weird fucking dive bars and like know somebody who knows somebody to get a CD. Like, you literally, it's all available. You just have to sift through the nonsense. And at the end of the day, there's a lot of good shit out there. It's just you have to find it. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I think the availability of it, I think, is what's awesome, because it's, at least for somebody like me, like, I'll listen to new music all day long if I got to. And like, eventually, I always end up with a backlog of new music, because it's like, I'll like listen, and then it'll be like one album that fucking I'll just listen to for 2 months, and that's all I'll listen to. And all of a sudden, I come back like, fuck, I haven't listened to anything else for 2 months. Like, and so then I have this old backlog, and I start doing it again, and another fucking album catches me. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
That's usually there'd be stuff that come out, and I'm like, what? That came out already? I'm like, I miss it. But like, I usually stay up on it. Like, I'm one of those people that, like, every Thursday night, I will wait until like 12:15, like, it's New Music Friday, because Apple Music releases at midnight and shit. Like, I will stay up every Thursday night. I stay up past midnight every time. Like,
Apple Music's good with like I use Spotify, and they kind of suck. Yeah, they kind of suck at putting out like new release like information and like notifications.
They're the worst people to deal with. I tell people, I'm like, listen, the Nazi Party doesn't exist because they all work at fucking Spotify and the IRS. Like, I swear to God.
Yeah, Spotify just got lossless. Apple Music's been on that for fucking years.
Years, dude.
Yeah, I just upgraded the lossless on Spotify.
Oh man. Yeah, like, I don't know. I've had an iPhone forever, and just like Apple Music just makes sense. I like the way it's set up better. They're like, they have their suggestions are better. Like, it's just all around. I like the service much better. Like, and I dealt with Spotify, and I hate them. So
yeah, I was a piercing apprentice for like a year and a half in Canton, Ohio. And our front desk guy, he big music guy. So like, every Friday I'm in the shop, and I'm hearing new stuff, and like he was like showing me like Apple Music's like interface, and like all like the New Music Friday and stuff like that. And it's just like Spotify doesn't hold a candle to this when it comes to new releases. So
yeah, dude, they're on it, bro. They have a whole page just for that. Like, it's everything. And like, you'd think like, oh, like, I can't believe, like, they like tailor it to you. So like, when I go on there, it's just all the metalcore and deathcore releases first and shit. It's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Like, they do a really good job over there, and it's, I don't know, it's fucking awesome. So literally, I don't know, fucking, I don't know. I don't think I have much more questions. Fucking, so you got stuff coming up for Backbiter. Oh, what about your other band? Oh, you cut out again.
No.
Yep, there we go.
Okay. Lion Weight just put out an EP in July. I know Al's currently working on new music as well. We got a couple shows. We got Clemosh is like a big festival at the end of the year in Cleveland that we're playing. Backbiter played it last year. Lion Weight's playing it this year. Backbiter's only got one more show this year in Cleveland.
When's that?
November 15th, I believe.
Might have to make a trip to Cleveland for that one.
And I can tell you who's all on the lineup. I think. Yeah, I'll be able to get you that. Let's see here. So that's going to be Backbiter, Pissant, Lion Weight, 86th, and then Good for Nothing.
Oh, wow.
Good for Nothing's
playing a double set, huh?
Yeah, my first double. My first double set ever. I think. I don't think I've ever played 2 sets in a day before.
I've heard it's tough.
Hey, I'm the guitarist, dude. I don't got to do shit.
He's like, I don't know. I just gotta show up.
Yeah, I'll be all right, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna see if we can't set it up so like Lion Weight and Backbiter can kind of play back to back, so that way I don't have to like tear down gear and then set it back up. But also Al does vocals in Lion Weight, so he might want to take a little bit of a break from doing vocals before he hops on guitar for Backbiter. So
yeah, at least not the other way around. Like
yeah, for sure.
Or you didn't have
I don't call the shots with that kind of shit. I'm just here to play kick-ass music and watch people fight each other. So
that's how you. Hey, that's the fun part, bud. That's amazing.
Yes,
like fucking. I was gonna ask you. Have you ever heard of a band called Legion from Columbus?
It sounds familiar.
Dude, like, listen, they're so stupid heavy. Like, I don't know if they're still. Yeah, Legion. Like, do I have videos like on this channel on my YouTube channel that I'm gonna post on, like way back when I have fucking videos of Legion, and like they almost signed to Rise a long time back, and Rise said they were the heaviest band on the planet.
Is it this one?
I don't know. Yeah, maybe. I haven't.
Because like they're what is it? They have like a I've seen like Jerome and. Yeah, I don't know. It might be them. I don't know. That's the only one that pops up. Again, Spotify. Who knows?
Right. Oh yeah, I think this. Yeah, this is them. Yeah, that's them.
Okay.
Yeah, they have the new logo. That's the new logo. I had to see the old logo. That's this one.
Oh, see, that looks a little familiar. Yeah.
Yeah, like they're stupid heavy. Super nice kids. Fucking love them. They're from Columbus. They're dumb heavy. They played so I threw the first Like Moss to Flame show.
Oh no shit. That's fucking crazy.
I have the recording of it. You want to see it?
Yes,
I'll send you it's on Vimeo. Like every couple of years I just pull it out and like send it to Chris. He's like, stop showing people that.
And like now to like see where they're at and like the fact that they're still doing it is insane.
Yeah, dude. Like it was April 10th of 2010. That's first insane. Like Monster Flame show. They had been a band for like 2 months, dude. And they destroy, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, like most of them were in Terra Firma before that, so like it wasn't that big a deal, but like they just formed that band, dude, and like it was literally like I worked at that band like a little bit way in the beginning. Like I was one of the first like probably 5 or 10 people that had Sweet Talker before it was released.
Mm-hmm.
And shit, like, and just hearing it was just like, what the fuck, dude? Like it was just they were like, we just want to play breakdowns. And I was like, you guys have done it. You guys are fucking succeeding at it. Like, but now, like, to see them, to see all those guys and the way they've grown and become, and like to think like it was like that show was at the basement and it was like 300 people sold out. You know what I'm saying? Like, all dude was the
300 people. Yeah.
I mean, because have you ever been to the basement in Columbus?
I don't think so.
It's part of the LC. So like they have the LC pavilion down there downtown by Nationwide, but then they have like a little thing called the basement. It's just a little 300 cap room, fucking little bar room, and like it's just ridiculous. And like it was like Monster Flames, Legion, and a couple other local bands, and it was just like, dude, see, like Monster Flames in that show, like they do crazy shit. Like there's a whole point, and like literally like they do the whole thing where like they fall, like they somehow like you see them and they're all like staggered on stage, and all of a sudden they just all fall back into formation and start headbanging like at the breakdown perfect. Like I was like,
yeah,
you fucking rehearse that shit. That was insane.
Oh, dude, the 2010s like that era of metalcore, like the choreography, choreography or whatever, where they're all like headbanging in unison and like.
Yeah, listen, you ever heard of the band called Sirens and Sailors? So they're good friends of mine. I did a bunch of stuff with them. They would do like this whole like fucking step to the side and like dip thing, and like fucking they did it in unison perfect every time. And I was like, bro, how much do you guys practice that shit? And they're like, yeah, sometimes. I was like, fuck you, dude. Like, and they would not miss a beat. They just keep playing. I'm like, dude, what the fuck is going on? Like, fucking somebody just sent me a reel today about that. Like, remember when bands did this and it was just like asking Alexandria and fucking like, you know what I'm saying? It was just like, oh, dude, yeah, I do remember that. It was the fucking glory days back then. Like, that sort of shit was. Oh, and the cat makes an appearance. Oh, look at her.
Tofu.
That's awesome. Oh, shit. So, anything else you had to add?
No, this was a good conversation, man. I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, dude, I love doing this.
Yeah, I'm sorry about all the technical difficulties, man.
Nah, it's fine, man. We made it through.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll definitely have to. I'll stay in touch, man. I'll send that list over. I'll have to come see you guys in November, man.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I'll get you in. Don't worry about all that. Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, just get a hold of me around then, and yeah, we'll make it work.
All right. Yeah. Yeah, I'll talk to you more. I'm in the recording.
Yeah.
I'll tell you about the post and show stuff. But so I was in the show the same way. If somebody yells out OHUIO, and just be nice to people, man. Fucking find good music like fucking Backbiter and go have fun. Go punch people in the face at the show. Have a good time. But other than that,
Yes,
we're out.
Go Bucks.
Yes, there you go. Yeah.